So one of my buddies was telling me one time about he found this machine out in the field and everything, and I actually, close by where that machine is, kind of up by where I'm working right now, so I decided to come up just a little further and come up and take a look at it. It's a John Deere 655. Now, I already talked to the guy and he wants $5,000 for it, and so I was like, well, I better check out the tracks and just check some stuff over a little bit, just to kind of to see if it's even worth messing with or what here, because you know, you got to make sure the bucket's in decent shape, tracks, pins and bushings, you know, stuff like that, because otherwise you're gonna drop a bunch of money. But anyways, here it is. It's good to take a look at. It's been sitting here for a long time. That's a smaller bucket than my 963. It's got a crack there. This is basically the same thing as a Cat 953 is what it is. It's about 30,000 pounds. I can't really look at the underside of the bucket and everything. The bucket on the inside's been pushed in quite a bit. You can see this right here. I mean, the teeth probably aren't too bad. He says it ran and then it started making some noise, so he shut it off, and this is where it sits. Looks like it's got sealed and lubricated pins. Yeah, the pins definitely got some wear to them. They haven't been turned, doesn't look like. But they definitely got some wear. The tracks obviously are sagging quite a bit, so, and it looks like they're pretty close to being all the way out, so that's telling me that more than likely it's going to need new pins and bushings. Yeah, sprockets are decent, not killer, but this is a hydrostatic unit, so if you wanted to go turn it around and stuff, it's just like the 963. Let's take a look at these pads here. Yeah, see, they're loose. Not real bad, but still bad enough. I don't know if you'd be able to tighten it up anymore. They're pretty far out there. I don't know if we'd be able to do much else with it or not. I'd say the chrome is just about shot off that cylinder. There ain't nothing hardly left of that chrome right here. It's just the chrome's bubbling up on the shaft here, and well, let's see. No, it's just, what that is, like glue or some shit. But it's gonna need new seals. You can see that these will need to be because the seals just dry rotted out of there. Let's see if we can see anything in here. Whole bunch of oil on the ground. I'd like to get me another 963, but trying to find one of those cheap is pretty tough. They hold on to those suckers. They don't mess around. I mean, they don't. I've only seen a couple in my lifetime go real cheap, and I got one of them. There's another one someone was selling one time for $6,500, and this is when the economy was at its lowest, and they were just probably getting rid of it because they had enough other stuff. $8,076 hours on it. But yeah, this is a very similar to the 963 where you pivot. Ain't a 963, but looks like the oil has got possibly water in the oil. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Let's take a look at it here. Yeah, motor's going to definitely need to be rebuilt. Ooh boy, that radiator looks rusty. Ooh boy, ain't nothing but a bunch of rust in that sucker. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a project from hell. Radiator, motor, tracks. Shit, I'd have to pick this up for like 3,000 bucks before it'd even be worth it. Plus it's $500 to ship it. By the time I get my guy out here to ship it down, it's $500 there. Who even knows if the hydraulic oil is even any good? I mean, it probably is, but a little booger patch. Oh man, this thing's gonna need just too much work, man. Too much work for what I'm gonna do. I mean, I got enough stuff to work on, but I wanted to take a look at it, you know, to see. But by the time we got to do the pads and the motor and radiator, and then of course I don't know how good, yeah, the hydraulic rams will need to be rebuilt. The bucket's not all that big on it, plus it's been pushed out right here big time, so whatever the hell they're pushing must have been some big boulders or something. And who knows if these pins and bushings down here are any good. Yeah, one thing will lead to another and another, and then, you know, just at that point I don't even know if it's worth it really. Yeah, I got a tractor disease though. I always want to work on more of these bastards, but anyway, I don't know, we'll probably just pass on that one. But $5,000, that's what he wants for it. So anyway, I'm heading out. I'm going home. I got an hour-and-a-half drive, but there's the 655B that we're thinking about getting, but I just don't think so. The tracks aren't wide enough either. And buckets, yeah, I don't know, it's a decent sized machine, but I don't know.